I vow to thee, my country, all earthly things above.
My name is Mariya Tsybulnyk. I was born in Ukraine in the city Kharkiv, where I spent all my life. I graduated from medical university as a pediatrician. I want to introduce you to my beautiful, fascinating country, Ukraine, Ukraine. Full of nature, full of brave, open-hearted, talented people, Ukrainians. I made this video after the war had started. From the videos I had in my phone, I shot it myself. So enjoy the video.
I vow to thee, my country, all earthly things above. Entire and whole and perfect, the service of my love. The love that asks no question, the love that stands the test, that lays upon the altar, that dearest and the best. The love that never falters, the love that pays the price, the love that makes undaunted the final sacrifice. And there's another country I've heard of long ago, most dear to them that love her, most great to them that know. We may not count her armies, we may not see her king, her fortress is a faithful heart, her brightest offering. And so my soul silently, her shining bounds increase, and her ways are ways of gentleness, and all her paths are peace.
Kharkiv is a very beautiful city. That's my favorite city. And all my relatives and friends, they live there. And we spend a lot of time, we used to spend a lot of time together. Kharkiv has a lot of beautiful streets, parks. It's a student city. It has a lot of universities. And people used to walk there a lot, and this time of the year you would see a lot of students walking, enjoying the city, grabbing some coffee and snacks. We have a lot of tasty food, restaurants and small cafes. They're so fascinating, and you can find whatever food you want. My mom is now staying in the middle of Ukraine, not in Kharkiv because it's unsafe now, but my father stays there. And also, unfortunately, we had to leave our cat there with our neighbors. I really miss her. So the life before the war was very bright and interesting. I had so much to do. Ukraine now is suffering, and our cities are being destroyed and ruined. Our people are dying, and a lot of people are injured, but we'll rebuild our country so it will be as beautiful and even more beautiful as before. In the night before war started, because in Ukraine it started around like 5 a.m. I live in the center of the city, Kharkiv, but the border with Russia is like maybe 40 kilometers from my city. So I heard like far explosions, like multiple, and my heart started beating. My hands were shaking. I've never experienced this kind of stress. So that moment I realized that the life that were existing before the war ended. We moved to the shelter where there was like basement. It wasn't prepared for anybody to stay, just like wet and cold. We put some stuff in there, like tables and chairs, and on the second night we put like some beds, but a lot of people were sleeping on the chairs.
В таком подвале мы находимся последние сутки. Периодически поднимаемся наверх, но постоянно идут звуки ударов. С нами здесь и дети, взрослые.
Every day, for many times when I stayed in Kharkiv, I heard different kind of explosions. And at the first day, when we were driving to the shelter, I saw the rocket above us. They were shooting like everywhere in Kharkiv. In my like workplace, where I know only civilian houses are, and a lot of other places where there's no military objects, no troops, only civilians, only Ukrainians, families with children. I saw a lot of like bloody videos of my Ukrainians dying. And after they sent missile to our main government building on the main square in Kharkiv, it's a huge building. There were like more than 30 people dead, I think, after that attack. We decided that it's really unsafe to stay in the city and that we have to move. We were lucky that we could go to the move to the west, because those people who were staying more in the east regions, especially like not in Kharkiv but in the villages close to Russian-Ukrainian border, they are still a lot of villages there. They're under occupation and people have nowhere to go. When I saw the Ukrainian fields and sky and I heard like nothing but silence, I felt so relieved and I felt that the life continues. So I stayed in the west of Ukraine for like 3 weeks. First I stayed with my mother and our relatives in the middle of Ukraine. They were so kind to accommodate us and meet us after we haven't seen each other for many years, I think more than 10 years. We just called them and they said, come anytime, we are waiting for you. And so my mother is still there with them, and I'm very grateful to them that they help our family a lot. And I'm here now. Now I feel much better. I can speak without crying and I can be useful. I can help other people. That's very important. A lot of people, my friends, they're still in Kharkiv for the whole of this time, and they're alive, and they even in these circumstances they working and studying. That's really brave. All the world now is sharing the support with us, and that's really powerful thing to feel that we are not alone, and that I think gives us the hope that we will end this soon and Russia will be defeated. I really like the place where I am now. It's quiet and peaceful, and people here, you are very kind. But as soon as the situation will be stabilized, I really want to come back to Ukraine, to my city, and we will be in the free, beautiful Ukraine again. And we will invite everyone who helped us to defeat Russia.